Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. So, you're looking at a man right now, yeah man, that is Fanton Mojah, you know, and below Fanton Mojah. Fanton Mojah is a big belly Rasta man, you know. Fanton Mojah is a Rasta man who eat box food, you know, he eat curry goat. I don't know if he eat pork, but he wear tight pants too. You understand? Here, you know, say tight pants. Back in the days when I grew up, a man who wear tight pants. You know what I'm saying, man? Rear Admiral. How you mean? But now we say him love tight pants and them thing. This is a man, you know. We try to feel suck well, you know. A top reggae artist wife, you know, tell her, you know, in our studio, you know, say him suck pum pum like thinking to her. That's what him say, you know, man said. And I use all him tongue to him and woman. What them do it Rasta? A Rasta man. I use him tongue and I make all kind of fashion on him lick pum pum and him nyam pum pum. Rasta? Fanton Mojah disgrace, man. So anyway, Fanton Mojah said that Baba Skeng threatened his life at Price Right. It's not Price Mart. We have it wrong up there. So Price Right for dissing Jamies and his father. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Fanton Mojah said that. Say Baba Skeng threatened his life at Price Right for dissing Jamies and his father. So the reason why we have, the reason why we have Price Mart up there, we don't gonna have Price Mart in Jamaica because you understand that you didn't know that there was a Price Right until when we confirm certain things with our police officers up there in Constant Spring. You understand? So moving on. So we're talking about Fanton Mojah today. You know, exposing Fanton Mojah, the Rasta who turned rogue from Hail the King to arming killers on Red Hills Road. From trusted source and intelligence received, it has been revealed that Owen Moncrief, better known to the reggae world as Fanton Mojah, has allegedly been buying illegal firearms and distributing them to young men in the Red Hills Road area of Kingston. Once you start with them thing, the Fanton Mojah, you don't know, say you see the fate because you're ready for God to departure on. Because the only thing we're going to do is to take life. Rasta not supposed to enter them thing there. This is shocking revelation. Stands in stark contradiction to everything Fanton Mojah claims to represent. Peace, righteousness, upliftment, and Rastafari. But let's step back and examine the man who many around the world know only through his music. Fanton Mojah was born in the quiet hills of White Hills, St. Elizabeth, on August 5th, 1976. So in a couple of months, this man is supposed to be 49. Who knows if I'm going to live to see it? I just saw it go, because once you start involving in killing other people, you know, people are going to want your head, they want blood. Like many aspiring artists, he began his career on sounds, systems, originally performing under the name Mad Killer, a tribute to Bounty Killer. Later, under the influence of Rastafarianism and mentored by Capitan, he adopted the name Fanton Mojah and vowed to spread positivity, spiritual consciousness, and moral uprightness through music. His 2005 breakout album, Hail the King, was a monumental success. Songs like Corruption and The Bill Great Man featuring Jacure became anthem of the oppressed. He was seen as a modern day prophet of the reggae revival, especially among Bobo Ashanti community. Fanton Mojah didn't just condemn slackness, he called out systemic oppression praise Jah and uplift black women with reverence. His fans hail him as a revolutionary, a spiritual warrior in Babylon. But now, we ask this: how can a man who sing about righteousness, unity, and upliftment turn around and allegedly fuel the same violence that destroy black communities across Jamaica? How does a Rasta man, someone who is supposed to embody love, purity, and righteousness, become a gun runner? How become a gun runner? How does someone who once called for the end of corruption now allegedly become a contributor to chaos, handing over firearms to young men who will likely use them to rob, kill, and destroy the very lives he once claimed to uplift? Let's be real. There's no greater betrayal than when the shepherd become the wolf. To the decent law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, this is a call to open your eyes and share this message far and wide. This is not about taking down a man. It's about defending our communities, our youths, and our nation from deception and destruction. Fanton Mojah once stood against the same evil he is now accused of enabling. That's what makes this case so dangerous, because when righteousness is weaponized for clout, money, or protection, the very soul of our country is up. If you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have a go inside this description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers, and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. With risk. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel do not sell information. We do not compromise truth. Every informer who has called us from Jamaica, the US, England, Canada, and even Mexico, we salute you. You are the silent heroes. You are the ones keeping this country from becoming a lawless playground for criminals and hypocrites masquerading as role models. If you believe in truth, justice, and a future for Jamaica where children can walk free without fear of gunmen, then share this video. Spread the word. Let the world know the truth about those who preach and practice violence. The enemies of progress are no longer just the corner thugs. They are the wolves in dreadlocks, the gun suppliers in studio booths, and the cowards who hide behind the microphones while sowing seeds of bloodsheds in our streets. So we have to become the next Praga Benz. as Rasta, rap with turban and unknown killer. No more silence, no more hypocrisy, no more fake Rastas arming killers. Share this message, defend your community, expose the darkness. This is the Jamaica Young Police channel, where the truth is not just told, it is unleashed. Rasta with a gunman's mindset, Fanton Mojah admit he was ready to send the youth to the departure lounge. What is really going on? Jamaica brace herself in a private conversation with one of his close allies, reggae artist Fanton Mojah, known globally as a messenger of Rastafari and so-called warrior righteousness, revealing something shocking and deeply troubling. He confessed that he recently encountered Jabari Johnson, better known on the streets as Baba Skeng, the son of well-known reggae artist Jamaican, at Price Right Supermarket in Chancery Hall, Kingston. What was meant to be a casual run-in at a grocery store quickly turned into a dark and disturbing moment of reflection, revealing Fanton Mojah's hidden mind and violent inclinations. According to Fanton Mojah himself, Baba Skeng had accused him of threatening his father, sending a voice note to his father, laced with profanity and death threats. Him say him and the man, and Jamaica say back off. Countryman in our tell a man say him and run the place, Rasta man, a place that is there before. The man say every man that claims that them are done and control place always end up at the departure on 6'6". Yeah, so this is the channel that we have been telling you about. United we win, divided we lose. A call to action for all decent, ethical and truth-seeking people. Brothers and sisters, let's speak some truth. Division has always been the weapon of the wicked. The ultimate tragedy used by corrupt governments, dishonest leaders and power-hungry manipulators. They divide to conquer. They pit communities against each other. They turn neighbors against neighbor, tribe against tribe, race against race, because they know the terrifying power we hold when we are united under truth, justice and purpose. That's why united we win, divided we lose. It's not just a slogan, it's a movement, a philosophy, a rallying cry for every decent, ethical and truth-loving soul on this planet. We are all calling on you to be a part of something greater. This is not just another YouTube channel. This is an international platform that transcends borders, cultures and languages. It reaches across ocean and finds its way into the hearts, homes and minds of people like you. People who refuse to be manipulated. People who are hungry for truth. And people who stand for what is right, even when it's not popular. We believe in what is right, not who is right. That's what it's all about. So we expose what others are afraid to even whisper. So this channel reach across oceans and find its way into the hearts and minds of people like you, people who refuse to be manipulated. So we expose what others are afraid, because they themselves are afraid. We uplift voices that have been silenced. We connect the dots, several, reveal the agendas and show the patterns behind the lies that the mainstream buries. We cannot do it alone. Your subscription is more than just a click. It's a declaration that you are no longer asleep, that you refuse to be divided, that you see the power in unity, that you are choosing truth over propaganda, ethics over corruption, courage over silence. So I am personally inviting you, subscribe to United We Win, Divided We Lose channel, a home for truth seekers, the whistleblowers, the freedom fighters, and those who still believe in values and virtues and in victory through unity. Because remember, evil thrives when good people are silent and divided. But when we unite, we win, always. So join the movement, click, subscribe and select all and let your voice be counted among the courageous. Fanton Mojah, he described Baba Skeng. Yeah man, the youth as a stepper and a known car thief. Fanton Mojah said that in us. Baba Skeng is a stepper and a known car thief. So that means he's telling the person when he was talking on the phone that Baba Skeng a bad man and him a car thief. And him say according to Fanton Mojah, if the encounter had happened elsewhere, he would have sent Jabaris to the departure lounge. A chilling euphemism for killing him. Let that sink in. Him can't deny that, because he said it on the phone. Him have a conversation with one of him close, confident. When I call the man name when I talk with, but him explain why the reason why them say him killed the youth is because the youth threatened to kill him. This is not gossip. This is not hearsay. These are the words from the mouth of a man who claimed to be a spiritual warrior, a Rasta, a peacemaker. Him said, Fanton Mojah justify his willingness to end a young man's life by stating that Baba Skeng is a deportee and a stepper in the street. I don't know, well, more or less him and Jameson, them and a friend for him know the youth was a deportee. I just saw it go for them thing that we have to understand, say, anything in our life, once it's out there in the public, there's nothing and a secret. And as I said before, and I did a video about the same youth, Baba Skeng, getting deported from America. I don't blame Baba Skeng for what happened to him in America. I blame the system that we have in Jamaica, the system of governance, because they had imparted criminality and marketed to youths, even yours truly, as something that fashionable. If you're a bad man, you get all of respect and all of these things. These people market it that way to us, to destroy the lives of black youths. Them a love way. And it has started from 1972 by a man named Michael Manley. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. 98% of the youths who are in prison, in Jamaican prison and all over the world. Just look at the background. They are from PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization communities. And I just saw it go. So Fanton Mojah justifies willingness to kill Baba Skeng, and therefore he's not taking any checks from him. So when you say that he is not taking any checks from him, translation, he doesn't care who you are. If he feels disrespected or threatened, he's ready to act like a gangster, not a man of peace. But we ask, is this the mindset of a real Rasta? How can someone who publicly sing about Jalove, morality and uplifting black people be caught privately expressing the readiness to commit cold-blooded murder? How can someone who built his career condemning slackness and violence now confess, even casually, that had the setting being different, a young man would have been dead at his hands? This is more than hypocrisy. This is a dangerous deception. Let's not forget, Fanton Mojah is already under the radar for allegedly buying illegal firearms and distributing them to young men in the Red Hills Road area, harming the very gangs responsible for extortion, robberies and bloodshed in our communities. And now here he is, caught boasting about potentially taking a life in public and refer to it as if it's just another part of his lifestyle. So we must ask the hard questions. Is this a man of spirituality? Is this a man of spirituality? Is this a man, a spiritual leader? Or just another wolf in dreadlocks, hiding behind reggae music? Is Fanton Mojah using his platform to uplift? Or is he using it to promote criminality? Is he still representing the values of Rastafari? Or he is just another coward who only talks peace on stage but embrace violence behind closed doors? We are calling on every law-abiding Jamaican, every mother worried about their sons being pulled into crime, every youth who look up to reggae music as a source of truth. Do not stay silent. Fanton Mojah is not above scrutiny. You cannot claim righteousness on microphone while whispering threats of murder in conversation. That's make you no better than the street thugs who destroy this nation one bullet at a time. Let the world see the truth behind the beard and the turban. Let every young Jamaican know that reggae music is not a shield for criminality. And if any artist, no matter how famous, is contributing to violence in our street, we will expose them. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel are not moved by celebrity. We are moved by justice, truth, and protecting the future of our country. We salute and love farmers, real patriots who have risked it all to share the truth. And we promise you this: we will not stop until every gun supplier, every enabler, and every hypocrite pretending to be righteous is brought into the light. Fight for Jamaica. Soul is on, and we will not back down. So is Fanton Mojah hiding from justice? Reggae star, now a murder suspect in the killing of Baba Skeng. Fanton Mojah, the streets are talking and so are we. Jamaica, wake up and pay close attention. Yes, pay close attention. The reggae world has been rocked by whispers, but here on Jamaica Young Police Channel, we don't deal in whispers. We deal in truth, facts, and fearless exposure of those who think they are untouchable. Word from highly credible street source, an intelligent gathered point to a shocking revelation. Fanton Mojah, born Owen Moncrief, is not only under heavy suspicion, but he is now considered one of the main suspects in the brutal murder of Jabari Johnson, also known as Baba Skeng, the son of a fellow reggae artist, Jamaican. Let that sink in. A man who built this image and righteousness, Rastafari, upliftment and consciousness, is now being named by insider as a prime suspect in the murder investigation. The same Fanton Mojah who one song Hail the King is now trying to hail a liar to hide from justice. I mean, that's how it got. But here's the foolishness. Fanton Mojah, in his cowardly and clumsy attempt to avoid the long arm of the law, is willing to tell people he's off the island and instructing the police to speak to his lawyer. What this wash-up Rasta turned criminal sympathizer doesn't understand is that the police don't take instructions from murder suspects, and they don't speak to lawyers without a suspect present. That's not how investigations work. The police investigate facts, not fiction. They pursue evidence, not excuses. And if Fanton Mojah believe that ducking behind a liar or lying about being out of the country will somehow save him, he has been severely underestimated both the intelligence of the Jamaican Constabulary Force and the awareness of the public. Why would Fanton Mojah want Baba Skeng dead? Let's connect the dots. Just recently, Fanton Mojah was caught on audio, admitted it that he had saw Baba Skeng at Price Right in Chancery Hall. In that same conversation, he said that the youth had accused him of threatening his father, Jamaican, and if they weren't in a public space, he would have sent him to the departure lounge. Let that sink in. That wasn't idle talk. It was a veiled death threat. And now, with Baba Skeng dead, the motive is crystal clear. The dots are no longer spread across the page. They have formed a perfect line, straight to Fanton Mojah. Let's not forget, Fanton Mojah has already been credibly accused of buying and distributing guns, illegal firearms, to young men in Red Hills Road. His mask has slipped. He's not a conscious warrior. He's a coward, a dreadlocks who use music as a cloak for crime. The time has come to unmask the wolf in our community. These fake rastas, these so-called reggae revolutionaries who walk about love and unity but live by gun and bloodshed. They are the real enemies of Jamaican people. To every law-abiding citizen, to every Jamaican at home and abroad, share the video, share the channel, because you will never hear this truth from the mainstream media. They are too busy protecting images while we are busy exposing intent. That is why the Jamaica Young Police channel exists, to inform. We're biggest informer, protect and expose. We don't take money for information. We don't play politics. We care about justice, integrity and future of Jamaica. To every informer, every patriot who share information from Jamaica, the US, the UK, Canada and even Mexico, we honor you. You are the unsung heroes. Without you, this country would have already been sold to criminals in Rasta costumes and dancehall disguises. Let's be clear. Jabari Johnson, aka Baba Skeng, didn't deserve to die. He was a young man with his own struggles, but one who deserved to live as anyone. And we said no one deserved to be hunted, stalked and executed because of personal vendettas and fragile egos. Fanton Mojah, if you are innocent, turn yourself in. If you are a real Rasta, let justice speak louder than your songs. If not, you are just another imposter who should be locked behind bars, not behind a mic. Share this video, let the world know the truth. Don't let the lies run longer than the truth. Don't let a murderer hide behind a reggae beat. Don't let fear silence the facts. The time for talking is over. The time for action is now. This is the Jamaica Young Police channel, and we are the fire that corruption can't cool. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police channel out.